Looking to tack on to that tally tonight. Freeman centering the header, it's in! Midge Purse starts the scoring for Gotham!
She pulls two Portland Thorns players to her. That gives Mandy Freeman the opportunity to bring the ball under control, get her head up, and pick out the run of Midge Purse in a central area. And this is exactly why the Portland Thorns went to the 5-back, so they could retain three center backs in the width of the goal to defend these types of services. This is poor box defense from Portland Thorns. Defending looks optional in front of goal, and it's Midge Purse, the opposite side winger, making that slight little adjustment across the face of Perry to get her head and give Gotham the early lead. To Astaire, who's able to profit from it. They can get down the sides. Rose Lavelle can facilitate from central positions.
Here is Lavelle breaking through. Rose Lavelle on her left foot. Rose Lavelle doubles Gotham's lead.
Gotham have an attacking transition goal. It's Portland trying to play it into Reina Reyes. Good pressure from Emily Sonnet. Then it's 2-3 quick passes. And while you think nothing is happening, Gotham is getting into a big attacking shape. They're putting their attacking weapons in goal-scoring positions. It's a quick combination. The vision from Jaden Shaw to see that run from Rose Lavelle, to be able to play it on one touch directly into the path of Rose Lavelle, to penetrate through the two center backs. Chef's kiss that was so beautiful. It happened in a blink of an eye from absolutely nothing. Good defensive posture from the center back. Quick turnover. 3 passes later, it's at the feet of Rose Lavelle and in the back of the net.
Stengel. I'll click back through by Rose Lavelle. Katie Stengel! A clinic tonight for Gotham. They're having fun with it. They're leading 3-0, and they're going to end the night in 3rd place.
Katie Stengel dispossesses, sees the run of Rose Lavelle. That's commanding 2 center backs from Portland Thorns. Continues her run, a little give and go. Sam Coffey is ushering Katie Stengel into a very narrow angle. She's doing everything right. But it's the precision of Katie Stengel from such an impossible angle. Doesn't need a whole lot of backlift. Doesn't even have her body facing goal. She's facing toward the end line. Back across the face. Perfect finish. Nestles it into the back post.
When Ella initially took over at the break to now the time under his tutelage. Levied off. Dabinia! They're unstoppable!
This is one of the areas where Chicago has improved, trying to play out of the back. But against the best team in the NWSL, you have to pick your moments. Otherwise, they will make you pay. And it's the press, it's the numbers that they send forward for Kansas City that make it so difficult to play out in these moments. And the Dabinia with this finish, they win it. She finds just a little bit of space, and then look at the finish. The curl on it, bends it into that near post. Nothing that Alyssa Nair can do. And in the opening moments of this game, they already find themselves up 1-0.
Kelly, I want to get back to you because I think you were so impressed listening to the Gabby Robinson sort of describe that journey. And watch out, here comes Bia. Bia taking it the distance. Bia! What? That goal is nuts!
There is nothing you can do defensively. Look at this first touch from Shawinga. Just to be able to bring that down. The second one invites Bia into the attack as well. And then it's all Bia. Even if Biegalski's running with her shoulder to shoulder, there is nothing she can do. It's a big first touch to be able to gain some momentum. Second one separates her even more. And then just the power behind that shot, the precision behind that shot, just stabs at it, but makes no mistake to find the back of the net to that far post. What a finish that is, but taking nothing away because that is an exceptional first touch from Shawinga to be able to set up Bia and have her go on that run.
Rushing back.
Oh boy, here we go again. Ball played through. The shot on frame gets in! That is the first goal against Kansas City in nearly 900 minutes. Chicago.
Well, this is exactly what their coach, Anders Jakobsen, was talking about. If they can keep a little bit more possession, then you get players in better positions. It's one of the first times that we've really seen Grosso and Schlegel to be able to combine, but it's the positioning of Schlegel to get beyond the midfielders of Kansas City, and then you have the opportunity to take on 1v1, but it's that ball right into the path of Gomes that catches out Lorraine at the last second. She knows she has to be doing better in that moment, gets a little touch on it, but can't keep it out. Just sees it late, but I love that Gomes takes it first time, just opens up her hips around.
Speaking to Emmanuel, who leads the PR team, and told the coaching staff, hey, Ella's on 3 yellows. Here's the ball through to Chawinga. Chawinga keeps it alive. Chawinga! A goal-scoring inevitability! Back atop the charts, 14!
The ease at which she scores goals, the ease at which she makes this look, but look at the movement initially from Chawinga. A little bit of a movement to drive that back line for Chicago back. That opens up the space underneath, and then it's just a first-time ball into her path. And it doesn't matter if you're even in a good position, because she is going to find that seam and she is going to make you pay. A little hesitation initially, stalls the defense, and then opens up an even better seam for her to be able to slot that ball in, past outstretch Alyssa Nair and the 3 defenders for Chicago. Just what a player we are witnessing week in and week out, and game in and game out. Just outstanding. Don't need to go to ground unnecessarily. Will Labonte be the one that steps up in this moment?
13 converted penalties in her career. The next one ties the league record. No one's faced more in the league than Alyssa Nair. It's Labonte! And it is the artist at work. They've let off the gas. Not tonight.
And really no run-up needed. Doesn't even need to place it in the corner, because she just waits for Alyssa Nair to make the initial movement, goes one way, last second, opens up her hips. Just 2 steps is the run-up. Just needs to make sure that she keeps it on frame. Really put this game away in the dying seconds.
Allie Watt chases. She's filled in nicely for Banda. Tucks this up top. Left-footed smash! Beats Horachich. Orlando strike. And on cue, you asked for it. Jackie Ovalle scores her first in the NWSL. Pride lead 1-0.
It's Watt in that right space. She loves going in the channel on the right side, knowing that she can find that little gap between the defensive line and the midfield line. And look who it is, filling it so kindly. It's Jackie Ovalle drifting into this spot. Great first touch, remarkable finish. 1-0 Pride on the road.
Is undefeated when they score first. 7 wins, no losses, no draw. They're the only team in the NWSL to not give away points when they score first. But they give this ball away. Long shot, punched by Morehouse, but it trickles across the line. Dudinha gets the equalizer in a blink of an eye, and we are off and rolling. 1-1, less than 10 minutes in.
Hold my beer. Let me get my first NWSL goal, too. She picks this one off from distance, sees Morehouse is out. What a savvy finish from the young 20-year-old Brazilian. I love this from her. And for 2 teams that haven't scored in a while, they're making a statement here in the first 10 minutes. To utilizing her right foot. She stays a little bit closer to the 18. She has options to get a cross off with her left where she can find, it seems like drop it on a dime wherever she wants.
Speaking of dropping it on a dime, it's Pickett out in front. Pickett scorches the strings. Orlando regain the lead. It's 2-1.
You know, Yane just takes a little glimpse, sees Allie Watt. I don't even think she's seeing Carson Pickett there with the ball. But when you play it in behind a high back line, there's options. And as this goes beyond Watt, Pickett, first time, right foot, back of the net. Nice, steady finish from the veteran. And I love that ball from Oyane. Second goal on the year for Pickett. Oyane getting another assist.
66th minute. Short for Dorsen. Chased by Sears. Trying to pin her in and take it away, and does. Emma Sears played it across, and there's the goal. Weber got in front, but Emma Sears did all that work, dispossessing Dorsen.
2-3-1 on the side of the three, takes a risk, gets pressure on Dorsen, and forces her backward, then picks the pockets, and immediately gets her head up to look where her attacking accomplices are inside the penalty area. Does so well to take that first touch, get her head up, and fashion an opportunity that Weber leaves her feet, slides this one in to the back of the net. They've been looking and searching for this moment all game long. And Weber takes advantage of her moment when she's in front of frame. We talk so much about Emma Sears on the attacking side of the game, but it's her defensive effort that fuels this beautiful opportunity.
Now the problem is it's just happening a little too late for Utah. Thompson shoots and scores! 2 straight games with a goal for Yanni Thompson. And the Royals off to a hot start on the road. And Monahan to know space. Look at all the numbers coming in on one side from Bay. The space is going to be on the other side. It's a quick pass to the opposite side. Not a perfect setup touch from Thompson, but it allows her to continue to go forward, keep her momentum going towards the goal, and then she hits that sweet. It takes all the spin out of the ball, drags it across the face of Silkowitz. That is an excellent goal. And yeah, you deserve to smile that big, Yanni Thompson. Monahan. Tejada. Lacasse, Tanaka. Back to Solórzano, who fires right to Melanson, and she tallies! She's been waiting for that one! Aisha Solórzano, her first goal in the NWSL. Margins have to be good, and here they keep the ball. They find a nice quick combination outside of the boot pass here, and then Tejada says one better with this one. Tanaka gets herself in an advanced position through a combination with Lacasse, but my goodness, if at first you don't succeed, Solórzano, try again. And that is a weight lifted off her shoulders, a big-time goal, and the first Guatemalan to score in NWSL.
This is better here from the Spirit. Rodman to Monday. Monday drives, gives it back to Rodman. Trinity Rodman lays it to Monday. Monday gets there first, gets the angle. Monday touches it across. Gift Monday scores. Washington have the opener.
The Houston Dash have really had the run of play, but this is exactly what the Washington Spirit can do. And really, the Dash are in a good position. It's still only a 3v3 attack, but getting it out wide was Monday early. That now makes Houston have to make a decision. The return pass has the right weight on it, but Monday really turns it into a very spectacular finish because of the way that she draws Abby Smith out in this moment, gets in the way of Malia Berkeley being able to make a play, and then by the thinnest of margins and angles is somehow able to slip that in.
First of the match for either side. Lacey Santos rolls it back. Bethune gets an angle, fires it across. Monday is there again. Smith denies the first. Monday will not be denied a second. Less than 4 minutes separate the brace for Gift Monday. Spirit are soaring at home.
Just 3 minutes. They decide to go short the Washington Spirit, but then there's this ball to the back area. Gift Monday does really well to get herself back on side, then recycles her run. The service from Croy Bethune is absolutely put on a platter. And what I like from this is she doesn't hope it goes in. She makes sure it goes in by getting on the rebound. As Abby Smith makes this save, she gets right on top of it and puts it across the line.
Rodman again on the right, hits it first time. Monday redirects! For
just the second time in club history a Spirit player have a hat trick. Gift Monday, 3 first-half goals. Washington lead 3-0.
The decision to switch the point, but they do it calmly, but they do it with a speed of play that makes it hard for the Houston Dash to recover. It's that pass from Trinity Rodman to be able to take that ball in stride and be able to curve it in behind the back line. And watch Gift Monday. She gets positioning right in front of Malia Berkeley. She gets about 1.5 yards of space where she doesn't have to take it with her right foot. She can open up with her left. That makes it harder for Abby Smith. She takes it with the right, an easier angle for a save. What an incredible finish for the hat trick.
The only hat trick in club history before today. Sets up Bethune. Bethune drives it across. Only as far as Bethune on the clearance from Nielsen. Bethune touches it in. Narumi pokes it up front. Cantore! Dazzling team goal from the Spirit. Breathtaking from Cantore. And the Italian makes it 4.
Attack. There's a mistake there by Coy Bethune, but she gets it back, and it doesn't rattle her in this moment. She just stands it up and says, you've got to make a decision, and allows time for the run from Narumi, and look at that. Can you believe what Cantore does in that moment? But everything about this is good. Creativity. It's not the perfect pass, but it doesn't matter because Cantore knows how to deal with it. It's like off the training ground when you're just having fun, a little pickup, and she puts it into the goal.
That is mesmerizing. In real time, I thought that's what I saw, but I almost didn't believe my eyes to be able to say it.
Bell. Williams. Off the service, Betfort brave with it, and she scores! Hannah Betfort through the air, and North Carolina has the lead.
In this build-up, have a look at the space here. Maddie Darlene's got to get across a lot quicker. She's allowed the ball to be crossed in, and then Hannah Bedford, great run there, just gets in front of Phoebe McLennan and gets a header into the corner. It's a fantastic header, but what a good ball in as well. And just a little bit of loose defensive play, both out wide there by Seattle Reign and here on a 1-to-1 basis. And North Carolina Courage take advantage, and they're 1-0 up. Turn to sit behind the ball in a low, mid to low block and just defend, try and hold on to that 1-0 lead and maybe get a second on the counter.
Jolted to Adames off the cross. Heitema scores! It's an equalizer for Seattle!
Jordan Heitema, but Adames is the one that we said came on with a little bit of skill and creativity and could do something different. Well, she gets in front of Shinomi here and then puts in a great ball. It's a difficult one. Did it come off Heitema last or Ryan Williams? Difficult to see here. They're both going for the ball at the same time. But it's Emery Adames, that fresh legs and fresh approach and getting in the box and putting in a dangerous ball that makes it possible. And Heitema, or possibly an own goal, is what's got them back into this match. And Seattle Reign have something to work with now.
First North Carolina, Betfort. Then an own goal off of Ryan Williams created by Emery Adames. Jordan Heitema was involved. And Seattle brought us level. Menti. Darlene. Looking to take the lead. Maddie Darlene moves it to the middle and scores! Maddie Darlene! That is her 4th goal this year.
And once again, defensively, North Carolina Courage have allowed Maddie Darlene to cut in on the inside. It's Ryan Williams once again. This is how the first goal, the disallowed goal was scored, allowed to come inside on her right foot. Goalkeeper gets a hand to it. Marissa Jordan nearly keeps it out, but the power is just too much, goes under her body there. But surely you have to push her down the line. And you've already seen her score from a similar position when it was disallowed. And yet again, she gets in the right position. Her pace is something that's hard to defend against, to be fair. And she gets the breakthrough, and this time Laura Harvey, I love that celebration. She is so pumped up.